actually in a vacant car wash. Looking for shade to cut this video in because it is so hot. The phone I make my videos with is cutting out, and overheat protection is very close to triple digits here today. We're talking 100 degrees in a couple of days. But anyway, I digress. I wanted to talk about modding a V6 Charger. I see a lot of controversy over it. Why mod the V6 when you can buy a V8? Why? Because it costs. That's probably the main reason, right? You spend a lot of money on these vehicles, and they cost money. And here in my state, in Michigan, we don't have any emissions testing. We don't have any kind of inspections that we have to do, but we pay for it with our insurance. We have some of the highest insurance in the country here. So this car, for full coverage, is over $300 for full coverage insurance. Now that price isn't based on anything other than how well these do in an accident. That's how Michigan bases their prices on. Your age really means nothing here. So it's, some people might get a break, some discounts, but that's what I pay, over $300, and I'm almost 40 years old. And I don't have a bad driving record at all, so that's it. And then you throw on what I pay a month for it from the finance company, and you're talking over $500 a month for both things. So that's the reason I have a V6 Charger anyways. Plus, this car is just as fun to drive, I think. City use, you're not really driving that much faster. So your horsepower and your torque really don't matter in city driving, does it? Because you're really not going over the speed limit that much anyway. The only time I think that would matter is if you were racing. But anyways, let's go over what I've done with this car. So, for those who don't know, this is a 2014 Dodge Charger SE, ex-Canadian government-owned vehicle. I'll show you some of the stuff that I've done to it, and I'll talk about some of the stuff I want to do to it, and then that'll be about it. So I guess we'll start from the back here. We painted the exhaust tips. I put the Punisher surround on the license plate. The Special Service Police badge is a Ford part, but looks really good on these cars. And I got the thin blue line American flag, if for no other reason than they don't mess with me because they see it. I even get waved at by the local police around here for having that flag on that car. And I do support the police. I went to school to be a police officer, so they have a hard job, and I think, some of them, anyway, and let's just take it on the perspective of a job. There's assholes at every job, and someone's always going to ruin it for everyone else. I painted the rims black. I need to repaint those. The tires are new. I put the K9 sticker on it, just for looks. The window tint was on the car when I bought it. It's, I don't know if it's factory or not. It was a government vehicle, so I have no idea. It has aftermarket fog lamps on it, which need to be touched up, but they work very well. They were on the car when I bought it. The thin blue line Punisher license plate and the Punisher plate surround on the front. I painted the grille, but I need to repaint it. It is horrible. And I'm actually going to be replacing this whole front clip section right here, this fascia area, because this car, it got rear-ended, backed into rather, at a store back in March. My neighbor rear-ended the butt of it right back here when he came home drunk one day, and then these doors don't match the rest of the car because it's got Bondo right here. So the government, whatever, the Canadian government or whoever owned it, we think it was the CSIS, their version of the CIA owned it, but it's really wavy. There's Bondo in it. And they painted it with the wrong color. It didn't color match it very well. So that's that, you know. As far as the inside of the car goes, got my custom floor mats, which are dirty. I need to clean this car up. My dog's been in here. We've been driving around. So those are pretty cool. I got this steering wheel cover. The black Mopar T-handle shifter is an upgrade from the leather knob thing. I hung the Punisher's keychain around the mirror a little bit. I got, even on my keys, this is a Hot Wheel Dodge Charger. I threw on the key. I'm sorry if you guys can hear all the noise. I'm near a really busy intersection. I'll show you under the hood. So, you know, as far as mods go anyway, this car has a Spectre cold air intake, and I painted the engine cover. That's it so far. I've done no other mods to this vehicle except for the exhaust. It has a catback True Dual Flowmaster 40 exhaust system on it with resonator delete, a custom exhaust I had done at the local muffler shop. And that's it. My plans for this car are, I got a set of high performance aftermarket brakes, pads and rotors that I'm going to be putting on it soon. I don't know when exactly, but soon. And I want to get the ported intakes, upper and lower intakes, and the ported throttle body, and I'm going to paint that stuff red. I'm going to paint the valve covers red. I'm going to put upgraded coils in it, and that's probably going to be it performance wise. I was going to throw a Diablo tune on this car, but I've decided that since I basically am only in town, this car never, unfortunately, sees faster than 50-55 miles an hour on the little back roads around here, because mainly I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I'm mainly just running my kids around in it. So I'm actually supposed to be getting a winter beater, and we're gonna do that. But so that's basically it. Probably going to put a Taser in here just for the light show fun and have the sport pages opened up. And thinking about a pedal, not the pedal commander, but the pedal box. I want to put the pedal box on this car just for a little more acceleration fun, because like I said, it sees a lot of short trips, city driving, which mean I gotta go get some stuff to clean the intake out with and do some maintenance on it. But you know, the car needs a little bit of work too. The front struts are leaking. I got to replace those. I got sway bar bushings that need to go on it because I bought some new ones, never put them on. They're still sitting in a box. And a few other things need some transmission maintenance. And we did change I put Royal Purple rear diff fluid in it when I first got it. So I guess with all that said, you know, I think these cars are worth modding. You know, I guess at the end of the day, it's your car. Have fun with it, you know. Who cares what it is? You know, I've seen Tauruses running around with And not like the newer Tauruses. I mean the old crappy ones from the early 2000s, running around with cold air intakes and rims, and it's your car, you know. Have fun with it, but you know, sometimes these V8 guys, they want to ridicule us for having a V6, but the thing is you know, I can't afford a V8, and I don't need a V8 for my uses. I got 3 little girls and a dog that ride in here, and you know, I wanted a Dodge Charger, so I got one. That's just the way it is. So let's fire this thing up. I'll let you guys hear the exhaust. And yeah, I'd like to try to show you guys the exhaust. I don't know how good I'm going to be. Every time I get under this car with a camera, it's got like this ghosty thing going on. But I'll see if we can show you the exhaust. There you go. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it is a dual Flowmaster 40s with the resonator delete. Those big resonators are gone. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a heat. I put a aftermarket heat shield on the driver's side muffler because these V6 models only have a muffler on the right side, and then that wides off from there. But yeah. So fired up. I'll let you guys hear it. Like I said, it's hot today, so this is gonna be a hot start almost. Wish I had the camera person here so I could rev it up a little bit with you guys, but I'm actually going to pop the hood again. Let's fire it up. Here, I'll put you guys out here. Maybe you can hear it a little bit better. Oh yeah, the fans are running because it's hot today. So the fans are running, but there you go. Probably can't hear that thing going either because of the fans. But it's a good running car. Like I said, I wish I had somebody else with me. I'd rev it up so you guys could hear the whoosh. We'll come around the back and you guys can hear the exhaust. That's it. So it's got a nice deep tone to it. It's still raspy, obviously, because these V6s are pretty raspy. It's got a nice foreign-like car, like German, like Audi sound to it. I really like the sound this engine makes. So we'll rev it up just a little bit. I don't want to piss the neighbors off around here, but we'll rev it up just a little bit, see if you guys can hear it. I think it sounds pretty good. So, alright guys, this video's getting a tad on the long side for me, so I guess we'll call it here. But thanks for watching. Maybe shortly in the future I'll get somebody to hold the camera for me, and we'll get that whoosh sound and we'll get a better exhaust clip. Till then, everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.